All right, welcome to 3810 Taylor. So I'm looking at the roof and it looks like it's a slate roof. I'm trying to see. It looks that way. I can't tell from here. Um, yeah, it looks like it's a slate. It's hard to see, but if you look like kind of right there, there's a few loose pieces. Um, if it is a slate roof, and I'll find out for you guys. They're great roofs. They last long. Oh yeah, it is. Here, I can see it right here. It is a slate roof. The problem is that when the shingles come off, you know, they're a little bit expensive to replace. Because, as the roofer goes up there to replace some, he breaks some. So on the way down, he repairs everything. The front has a metal awning, which is nice. That all feels like a luxury vinyl, like a high quality vinyl. Anyways, let's go on in. Nice door. So the floors are hello. Okay, so the floors are red and white oak. Plantation shutters, nice wood ones. Let me open this. So the windows have been replaced at some point, but they're older. They're Pella and they're wood windows. They last long. They're solid windows. It's an older design just by looking at it, because now Pella does. They do still wood, but this design is not. They don't do this design anymore. But they are in the higher end. They're as good as Andersen. So Pella and Andersen pretty much compete for each other's business. So you have high-end windows, but they are older. I would say 80s, 90s. They last a long time though. They're good. They're worth trying to work with, and eventually when you replace them, you'll get like a vinyl, or what they call vinyl clad, which is wood wrapped in vinyl, and that's your best insulated window. Wood is your best insulation. Interesting chandelier. I'll turn it. If you can see it here, kind of unique design. So dining room, again, another interesting design on the chandelier here. So done some nice custom lighting. You have a gas fireplace. So this was most likely converted to gas at one point. I don't know. I'm assuming they have like a metal lining running up there. In this age of a home, there used to be a terracotta lining, which I'd always have people look at the chimney and stuff like that. I'll see what I can see when I go outside again. So this is a small addition that was at it. It probably was at one point a screened-in porch area, and then they enclosed it, and that was very common. Nice doors. So the nice thing with these doors is that they have the built-in. These are like a built-in screen. These are high quality, so it's in between the glass, so you don't have to worry about dusting, dusting them or anything like that. And again, with Pella brand. So they put, there's some nice stuff in here for sure as far as this finish is. So this is a stamped concrete. It looks like, I think it is. No, maybe it is a pavers. It's hard to tell. I think it may be pavers, yeah. And they filled it in, but they did a good job with this. Nice landscaping here. Invested some serious money into their landscaping here. So this is the other addition. And so that's an asphalt shingle, and that's how I know this is an addition, because otherwise it would have had a slate roof. The front of it is slate. I'm trying to see if this one has. I'm gonna walk back here. Yeah, so that's an asphalt shingle. So in the front, they're slate, and in the back, it's asphalt. So I guess they did it for the look. Whereas in the old days, this would all have been a slate shingle. And so what probably happened is that, some of it got damaged, and once you see how much that can cost, you can quickly understand why somebody would go to an asphalt shingle, and that's what that is. It's not an it doesn't look like an architectural shingle, so it's probably like a 25-year roof. Who knows how old it is? Definitely has some wear in it. Doesn't mean that it still doesn't have life in it though, but I'd rather have a professional give you that opinion. But it's definitely not brand new. That's for sure. Okay, looking around here. Basement entrance. Your HVAC. So this is the wall unit for this addition here. Here's the plate. I'm just trying to look for the year on this. Okay, I don't see it. But sometimes if you look at this, you'll have to look at the serial number, and you look up at the product. It's a Mitsubishi product, and then there's the serial number right there. This train system is definitely older. Again, let me look at this. This is for the rest of the house. Let's see here. No, maybe I'll find it in the inside unit. Oh, the sticker was here and it's come off, but it is older, which has a high probability of needing to be replaced. So your HVAC system will run you anywhere in the realm of 7 to 10 grand, depending on what kind of system you want. The higher energy efficient ones are going to cost you a little bit more, and also depending on the name brand that you go with. Just a shed. Okay, it's on a concrete slab, which is good. So if you ever want to replace this, it's nice to have that concrete slab in there. And this is all vinyl right here, so that's good. It lasts a lot longer. On the siding, solid brick home. Let me take a look here on this side, see if I see anything else. So this addition has vinyl siding, which is good, and then the rest of the house is brick, which is the only thing you ever have to do with brick is what they call pointing, and that's it's adding mortar in between the bricks, and that's only if it needs it. So you just monitor that. But I mean, once you add it, it's 15, 20 years later, it's probably still good. Just varies on the condition of the home, when it was last done. But I have a brick home, and I haven't I haven't needed to do any pointing up, and I've been there 14 years. Nice powder room, updated. See, this window is a vinyl window right here. The other ones were wood Pella. This is, let me see this brand. This is probably just like some off-brand third party, which is fine. It's it's just a vinyl window. These are solid wood doors. That's good too. 6-panel wood doors. Kitchen, nice. So that's just a soffit. I don't think there's anything behind it. Normally, and that's the soffit part is above the cabinet. Most people nowadays take them out and run what you call a 42-inch cabinet. Okay, these are 36-inch. And, just because you get more cabinet space, it looks nicer. These are not bad cabinets, not great. So one way you can tell if they're higher end cabinets is you see dovetail construction, and you can look that up. These are stapled, so these are usually a lower grade cabinet. They may have just changed out the fronts. I don't know, but the fronts, the doors are nice doors. This is a granite. Yep, it's a granite. stone. And Fisher Paykel is a nice brand. It's a high-end brand. They put a nice GE stove in here. You know, can always find it odd when there's nothing here, but it's these older homes are kind of built this way. So let's go into this area here. So they made a little mud room. So at one point, this was probably their carport, and it looks like it was converted a long time ago, because who wants, yeah, this was a carport at one point, or there was nothing here, because normally you wouldn't drive up and have your headlights right into the window, coming right into the home itself, like this. These are a single pane window. So these are older and they have storm doors. So you have, a couple different sets of windows. It does have central AC. And then you have another condenser unit over there, which probably they're called split systems, but it probably just heats and cools this room, maybe adds a little bit to the main room. Actually, it's just for this room. There it is. I thought it was hidden. Okay, so they added that because it probably wasn't getting enough. But nice room. Again, this is an older window. If you're looking at replacing a bay window with like a new one that's double pane and everything, if you want to do the bay window, I would probably just do a picture window, or maybe a picture with two double hung windows. It's cheaper. When you actually do a bay window, it's actually one solid piece, and it'll probably run you about just that window $4,000 to $5,000 if you were to do a bay, versus doing, a double hung here, a picture window here, and a double hung there. That'll probably run you in the realm of $1,500 to $2,000. Okay, versus something that you're spending anywhere between $35,000 and $4,000 for. Okay, let's go on. And, a lot of these prices I'm just doing from memory. So I still recommend you talk to like a professional, get real prices, because ever since COVID, a lot of these prices have gone up on materials. And I've been trying to adjust talking to contractors and stuff, what they're charging. Like windows, like your cheap windows you used to be able to buy for like $350 installed. And now those same windows you're paying closer to like $500-600 because of COVID and stuff. Now if prices go back down, that would be great. You'll start seeing those prices coming back again. So nice basement. This is a tile. Nice tile too. You can see the seams there. Again, this was converted to gas. So these were real wood burning fireplaces, and now they're converted to gas. Ceiling height here, God, I want to say maybe close to 7 feet high. So not super tall, but it's tall enough for me. You have a powder room here. This is somewhere where you could add another full bath if you wanted to. You could put a full bathroom. I think some of the homes, the other homes I sent you, had a full bathroom in the basement, a powder room in the middle by the kitchen, and then the 2 full baths upstairs. A nice laundry room. Copper plumbing. So I'm looking right here. This is all copper. Anything new would be done with copper and PVC. Oh, nice second kitchen. So having a second kitchen, this may not be permitted. I don't know for a fact if it is or isn't permitted, but normally you have to get a special permit to be able to have a second kitchen in here. Now, does it prevent you from buying it? No. But like if it's not permitted, then technically you can't have this here. Okay. So they may have added it and just used it, and they probably did it without a permit. But again, it would be very easy to cap off and everything if you guys want to make it more legal. My only concern with something like this is that if there was a fire and it was caused by this stove or something like that, and it wasn't permitted, your insurance wouldn't cover you because you have something that's not permitted here. Okay, so again, one of those things that you can just look into or just completely disconnect it. All right, so I'm looking at this inside unit to try to find a year on this one. Okay, so this is a 2014. So what they've done here is this is an older unit, but this is gas. So imagine a stove, just a regular burner gas stove, and you put in a fan. That's kind of what this is. This is your fan. So this is the most important part. Not that this isn't, but this just carries the flames. This is the fan that spreads the heat and the AC. So this unit inside was replaced in 2014, but the exterior unit is older than that. It's much older than 2014. I couldn't see the year on it. Maybe if this box had a year on it right here, I would be able to tell, because I'm pretty sure this is as old as the one outside. But they did replace the what they call the blower here, which is good. Okay. That's the door going outside right there. Always keeping these drains clean is good. So having this overhang is kind of nice, but you know, they added extra drains, which is smart because you don't ever want this area to fill in with like leaves and stuff, and suddenly we have a heavy rain and guess where water's coming into your basement. The good thing is that the basement is concrete and tile, but you still don't want it. You know, nobody wants water in their home, that's for sure. Little storage area here underneath the stairs. This is probably like an access panel to something, either water shut off or something like that. Now, these are also double pane windows. That's nice. The other thing is to make, you can either put, you know, they got a piece of plastic here on their window well. You never want it to fill in with too many leads because there's rocks underneath there, and that's made for drainage. So you always want to kind of, you don't have to keep it 100% clean, but you definitely don't want it to pile up. You want to be able to water to drain through there. That way you don't have flowing. It looks like, oh, they did upgrade the panel at some point because, you know. So that's good. And then this is a sub panel, and that's probably for the additions that they have. So they probably added this because instead of replacing this, they just added a sub panel to expand it and so forth. So they've upgraded some stuff here for sure. All right, let's go on up. Again. Up we go. Let me get you a couple angles here too. Living room. All right. Try to make sure you get some good video here to look through. Super. Okay. I mean, the home so far to me looks well built, well cared for. They obviously love their home. Nice neighborhood. I mean, can't beat the location. All right. Carpet definitely is not new. It is a higher end carpet. It's a Berber, but very nice quality. So let's go to the first bedroom here. Small closet. That's a mirror. So again, same here. Pella windows. Just an older year, you know. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if they're from, like I said, the 90s or something like that. But they're great windows. We put them in some luxury buildings that we did. We used Pella versus Andersen. Super nice. All right, here's the first full bath. Nice honeycomb tiled. This is all marble. I love the look of marble. Just looks really nice. Yeah, they put some money here for sure. Nice high ceilings up here too. This is a vinyl window, kind of like the one downstairs. Just an off-brand. Okay. Master bedroom. Again, I'm turning off the light just so you can kind of see the chandelier. You know, they got these little fancy chandeliers around. They don't look cheap. It's good. I mean, again, they put some money. There you go. Master bathroom. Very nice. Marble, and then they did like these little mini subway tiles. Looks nice. They did a good job. I mean, ran tiles up to the ceiling. Let's look at this over here. Oh, nice. So you have a closet here. And then, you know, this is in the closet, so, because that's just not enough storage for a master. So, you know, they have this added bonus. Usually this was an attic. Back when this was built, it was meant to be an attic and just for storage and stuff like that and to work on the house. But they made this their closet, which is very understandable. You could use it as you could have a gym up here. Keep it as a closet, you know, maybe do something a little bit nicer. And then you have this side, which they converted to an office. So they have a portable AC unit because it does get hot up here. My recommendation is if you're going to use this year round or something is to do like another split system. Those split systems can do big rooms. They can do 10 by 20 rooms and so forth, and they cool and heat. All right. I mean, well-built house, well cared for. You know, obviously your AC and heating system is probably on the older end. One of the takeaways I can give you here, you know, kitchen cabinets, they're okay. They're nothing great. I mean, if you could do a higher end renovation here for that kitchen, like the cabinets and stuff. Well maintained again, but you can you can definitely improve it. I mean, this neighborhood can command. There's $2 million sales, even higher than that, in the neighborhood. So a nicer kitchen, you're not going to lose your money if you did that. They did put nice appliances in here. You know, I forgot to mention, these are, I don't know if you ever seen these, but they're a double, so you don't have so you don't have to do large loads. But again, they've done some nice improvements. The other thing is like the stove downstairs. It's an issue. The windows are older. Most of the windows are Pella's, which are nice, but older windows here, older version of the new Pella's. Those same windows, if you were to buy them now, the newer version, God, I want to say they're between $7,000 and $1,000 a piece. So the higher end windows can be very, very expensive, and that's installed, and that's so. I would say if you go with those windows, especially if you go with the wood clad windows, you're on the higher end of that, okay, per window. Otherwise, super nice neighborhood. Really like it. Great house, well kept. And actually, let me go make sure I lock this door. I was just gonna shoot a little bit of the street so you can kind of see that too. Yeah. Okay, super. That's locked. Here you guys have, looks like this was recently paved too. I'm just looking at the brick right now too. I wanted to look at that. Let me go over here around this side too. Especially the chimneys. Chimneys are actually can sometimes separate from the house, and they look. I mean, I'm not a chimney expert. I would say get the chimneys inspected and stuff, but from the exterior they look good to me. Okay, again, these are just my opinions, and I do highly recommend getting professional opinions with any of this, which I'm pretty sure you're already well aware of that you'd want to do. But so the other homes that sold for 1.3, that's Connecticut, and it's busy. Okay, and it gets busier later because during rush hour, but I mean, it's constantly. That's the way I came up through. But that's why these homes sell for a little bit less, because you deal with this. You're constantly dealing with traffic. The house is definitely one house in. So this is Connecticut, and then there's that one out, the one that your guys are looking at. So, but it's a 6-lane road. So you got 3 on this side, 3 on the other side. It's not high speed. It's, I think 35 is the highest over there, but still you have 6 lanes of traffic. That's how busy it gets, that they actually have those many lanes on a 35-mile-per-hour road. But you got sidewalks throughout the neighborhood. Very nice. People don't realize how convenient that is, because a lot of neighborhoods don't have sidewalks. So you're walking your dog, taking a walk yourself or with kids and stuff. It makes it much safer than walking on the street. But very, very nice neighborhood. Well kept. The homes are just all unique and and different in their own little ways, which means that this was not a cookie cutter neighborhood. When people were building, they built their own homes here. Yeah, that's a massive house. That goes all the way back. They did a huge addition. That one too. Anyways, you get it. You got a good idea there. I'll look forward to talking with you guys after you guys see the video. Take care.